Hello, this is me again for part 2 for this update video for March 22nd, 2021. We left off with some children's families and Disney titles. We got like plenty of more tapes. So one's for keeping, one's to sell for the eBay. Next one we have here is Kipling's the second Jungle Book, the Mowgli in Blue. It was made in 1997, 42 years after the 30th anniversary at the time when Disney's Jungle Book was 30th anniversary. The time when this film was made. Made for TriStar in 1997. And I think it's like JB Productions, and it's MDP Home Video under the license of Columbia TriStar Home Video. Here's what this tape looks like. Roger Kipling's The Second Jungle Book, Mowgli in Blue. And this is printed it on 25th week of 1997, around the springtime era. That's going to be for the eBay selling. Here's something I'll be keeping for myself. The 1988 VHS tape of Steve Allen's Golden Age of Comedy, which originally came out in Media Home Entertainment in 1987. This is the 1988 reissue when it was recorded run on LP from Video Treasures, and it has some signing moments on the Steve Allen Show with Abbott and Costello, Mel Brooks, Johnny Carson, Jimmy Durante, Bob Hope, The Muppets, and many more. Even the Three Stooges were on the Steve Allen Show during the late 1950s with Curly Joe DeRita. Show you what this tape looks like. 1988 sticker label from Video Treasures. Yeah. Here's something I might keep for myself. The next cassette I have here, one of my mother's favorite Cary Grant films, Arsenic and Old Lace in 1944, directed by Frank Capra. And this copy of it is the 1984, the release from CBS Fox Video. And I'm trying to find my favorite copy. I already have the 1984 reissue. Tape Master was 1983, when I have the 20th Century Fox Video logo, and it goes like the 1981 United Artists logo. This tape, it was replaced with the CBS Fox Video 1984 logo, and then goes with the United Artists logo, and they still have the 1982 FBI warning screen in very dark. Yep, 82 warning screen at the end. That was exactly the Tape Master was copied from 1983, but it's like they had to try to update this copy. But I'm trying to find my favorite copy of Arsenic and Lace on eBay. 1982's drawer box packaging. I'll get that for myself very soon. Now here's a couple of NGM classics. Grand Hotel, one of the best films of 1932. With Greta Garbo, John Barrymore, Joan Crawford, and Wallace Beery. 1985. Clamshell, I already have the slip cardboard from 1985. From NGM UA Home Video's Diamond Jubilee Collection. And it doesn't have no original sticker label, but it's got to be a bootleg copy from the library down the block. Another NGM classic I have is All Women Cast in The Women. Norma Shearer, Rosalind Russell, and Joan Crawford. However, this movie, The Women, doesn't have no lovely Jeanette MacDonald. At the time, she was doing Broadway's Serenade for NGM in 1939. The Women was in 1939 for NGM. And this is the 1985 release from NGM UA Home Video, and it's in part of the Diamond Jubilee Collection series. And however the tape, it is a reprint. Printed it on January 20th, 1987. This copy might have like a Deftone at the end. And it's in Macrovision. Here's a foreign film. It's called Mr.Hulot's Hoilday in 1953. A comic masterpiece by New York Herald Tribune and Hilarious by Farrow. This is some kind of like a British movie from 1953 or something. I think it's like a different language movie. 1984 release from Embassy Home Entertainment, and this is not a Samuel Goldwyn Classic Collection. It was from the Juliet Collection series of these old films. Here's what this sticker label looks like from 1984. No print date on it. I'll be keeping that for myself. And here's one of the films from the 1930s called Stage Door, with nominated 4 Academy Awards with Katharine Hepburn, Ginger Rogers, Lucia Ball, and Adolph Menjor, and Gail Frederick, something like that. 1985 reissue from Nostalgia Merchants Division of Media Home Entertainment, and originally it came out back in the early 80s of the original Nostalgia Merchants. I'm not that sure. Sticker label from Fox Hills Video of Nostalgia Merchants from 1987. There's a stick end label from 1985. Yep. One of the Nostalgia Merchants tapes I have is like my Laurel and Hardy collection. I'll be keeping this. Now here's like the heartwarming romantic comedy called Ghosts of Mrs.Muir with Gene Tierney, Rex Harrison, and George Sanders. Part of the CBS Fox Videos A Classic Romance collection in 1990. My dad cries every time I watch this film. He cries. Yeah, I like this movie anyway, but sadly has no Jeanette MacDonald and Nelson Eddy, but it has no music composer, Alfred Newman. He was a composer for Samuel Goldwyn films or Fox films throughout the 30s and 40s. He composed Wuthering Heights, Stella Dallas, and he composed the Shirley Temple's Bluebird. Natalie Wood was in it when she was 9 years old. That same year she did Miracle 34th Street. Here's what this tape looks like. This tape was printed it on 33rd week of 90. Now here's like an Audrey Hepburn movie. Not Breakfast at Tiffany's or Funny Face. Wait Until Dark. That was a film where Audrey Hepburn plays a blind person when she couldn't see. Alan Arkin was in it, and Richard Creamer. Made for Warner Brothers in 1967, and this is the 1991 release. But however, originally when I used to have this on VHS, Tape Master was from the early 80s. Got to be 1983 or 84, in one of the Warner Home Video clamshells. Can't see the print date on there. So one of having Wait Until Dark for your collection. Now I got here a Woody Allen movie. I don't mean Annie Hall, but we got Manhattan in 1979. Woody Allen with Diane Keaton, Michael Murphy, Meryl Streep, the same as she did with Dustin Hartman, Kramer versus Kramer. And this is made in 1979 by United Artists, and this film was in black and white. The only truly great American film of the 1970s by Andrew Stress by the Village Voices. And this is the 1984 release. One of the Woody Allen VHS tapes I have is Annie Hall and the Love and Death. But I don't have the Key Video Shine the Spotlight series on the Woody Allen tapes. They must have changed the crown because the other crown was broken off from my library. 1984 release from MGM UA Home Video. I'm definitely keeping that. Here's Fawlty Towers. Fawlty's Towers. That's the name of the British show what John Cleese used to do. Probably back in the think back in the 70s. Around that time he was doing the Monty Python. 1986 release from CBS Fox Video. On this tape has hotel inspectors, the Germans, and a touch of class. And however, this tape is not original. This is a reprint from 1990 from CBS Fox. This is printed it on the 4th week of 91. I might keep that for like a little while. Here's something I might be selling for eBay. Tin Cup with Kevin Costner and Ren Rossi. This is the 1996 release from Warner Home Video. This ain't exactly Field of Dreams and Bull Drumming. This is printed it on May 5th, 1997. However, this tape might have some previews on there. Who the heck knows? Next one we have here is the Royal Tenenbaums from probably in the late 90s film. Danny Glover, Gene Hackman, Angelica Houston, Bill Murray. This is from Touchstone Home Video release. Gotta be from early 2000s. The next tape we have here is a Academy Award winner film called Gosford Park. A masterpiece, a richly entertainment murder mystery. This is just like the 1985 Clue or 1976 Murder by Death. This is from Universal Studios Home Video in 2002. And this tape is one of the last ones to be made on VHS. Printed it on the 10th week of 2003. Got me around by the end of February. And I forgot to show you. They changed the colors on those VHS tape reels. That was when VHS tapes were dying at the time. In my day. Next one we got here is The Gang of New York. 10 Academy Awards. Nomination for it includes the Best Picture. This is from Miramax Entertainment under a license of Buena Vista. This has got to be the late 90s release. Got to be 99. Here's something I might be selling. Something to Talk About that has Julia Roberts, Robert Duvall, and Dennis Craig. And this is the 1996 release from Warner Home Video. At the time, Robert Duvall was 65. Show you what this tape looks like. A vertical label. Printed it on June 11th, 1996. When I was at that school over at Guy Brewer. Year before I was kicked out of that school. I was not kicked out exactly. They pulled me out of that school by my parents. Now the next tape we have here, Oscar Does Not Believe in Tears. A 1980 foreign film. This has got to be a drama. And this tape is from early mid 1984 by RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. And doesn't have the UPC code of RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video on it. Mid-1984 sticker label. This tape was printed it on October 29, 1986. And this tape was printed it on the 45th week of 1986. Barcode on there. It's pretty hard to find. Now we got Romeo and Juliet from 1968. Romeo and Juliet is just like one of the good Shakespeare acclaimed films that were made. Paramount made it in 1967 or 68. PG film. Originally it came out back in 1979 in one of the early Paramount Home Video the Gatebox series. They discontinued them in 1983. However, this is the 1983 box packaging. This tape was reprinted it in it was printed it on the 41st week of 1985. And here's Rosemary's Baby, a 1968 horror movie that has with Mia Farrow was in it. Directed is by William Castle's production. Yeah, Ruth Gordon was in it, Ralph Bellamy, and Patsy Kelly. The same Patsy Kelly she was a team with Thelma Todd back in the 30s when she was with Hal Roach. Originally, Rosemary's Baby came out in 1979 on VHS, one of the Gatebox series. Yeah. And this got to be 1983 box packaging first reissue. Show you what the tape looks like. This is like a little. The crown on this tape has been it's been hacked off. This tape was printed it on April 9th, 1987. And this tape they cut out the test pattern at the end. I don't know why they did that. And they cut out like the FBI warning without any reason whatsoever. Sticker label was from 79. Oh, I think it was in 80. That's for myself, because I happen to like the movie. Play Missy for Me, that stars with Clint Eastwood and Jessica Walker. A 1981 original release from MCA Videocassette Inc. I'll show you what the tape looks like. This is a 1986 reprint from MCA Home Video. Printed it on September 28, 1986. I showed you that tape from my other updated video from last week. Printed it on the 39th week of 1986. I might be selling that anyways. Now we got John Wayne and For the Pagey. For the Pagey with John Wayne, Henry Fonda, a 20-year-old Shirley Temple. This is made in 1948. John Ford directed it. Vid America release 1987, but I used to have the Nostalgia Merchants release in 1987 under the license of Media. But that copy I had was by Fox Hills, recorded run on the LP. So I don't see any print date on it. I may have to sell that. But if I get the Nostalgia Merchants one maybe by the original Nostalgia or the one by Media, I might keep that one. Now here's Kevin Costner in Robin Hood and the Prince of Thieves, made in 1991. Morgan Freeman was co-starred in Clifton Slater. Mary Elizabeth Mataro, something like that. It's an Italian name. Warner Home Video release from 1991. And at the end, it has like maybe a music video during like the credits. Ink label from 1991. This tape was gotta be printed around somewhere in the fall of '91 from Warner Home Video. I used to have that on VHS in New York. Now we got the Lost World Jurassic Park. This is part of the Jurassic Park series. 1997 release from Universal Studios Home Video. Printed it on the 41st week of 1997. The next tape we got here is Welcome to Sorry Jewel, something like that. That stars with Woody Harrelson. One of the year's 10's best. From Miramax Home Entertainment. Show you what this tape looks like. Printed it on October 28, 1998. 1998 release. Now I got here a movie I used to have on VHS. Arrington Road. Arrington Road that stars with Jeff Bridges and Tim Robbins. I used to have that on VHS. It's about when Jeff Bridges tries to stop the bomb inside of that garage or stadium or whatever, and it blows up the whole place at the end. Someone must have planted the bomb or something. It's just a good movie, and it was made in 1998. It's released on VHS 1998 by Columbia TriStar Home Video. is what this tape looks like. This tape was printed on the 42nd week of 1999. However, there might have macrovision on this copy. Who the heck knows? Next one we got Broken Arrow. John Travolta and Kristen Slater. Yeah. Fox Primetime series from Fox Video. 1996 release from Fox Video. Here comes it was printed on 3rd week of 1997. At the time I was 12 years old. In January. Finally we got here, now we got 3 more tapes left. Mission Impossible 2. That stars with Tom Cruise. Yeah. I'm not really big on Tom Cruise films. This is this is released in 2000 from Paramount Viacom Company release. 2000 release. This is printed on 43rd week of 2000. At the time I was 16. 2 more tapes. It's 2 for selling, just for eBay. NGM musical tapes. Let's start with The American in Paris, one of the best films of 1951, with Gene Kelly and Leslie Caron. 1986 release from NGM UA Home Video's Great Musicals collection. I already have the 86 copy, but however, this is a bootleg copy. Yep, no print date on that. Library does something stupid, because they must have probably they're breaking their own tapes. And finally, before we close, the Seatbelt Follies. The NGM All-Star Cast musical has Fred Astaire, Lucille Ball, Fanny Brice, Lucille Branner, Judy Garland, Kathleen Grayson, Gene Kelly, James Martin, Lena Horne, Victor Moore, Red Skelton, Esther Williams, and William Powell. And Ewan Curran was in it too. 1983 release from NGM UA Home Video, and it was reissued 1986 of the Great Musicals. Box packaging 1983, and this tape was sticker label from 1983. This is printed around in the spring of 1987. It might have like Macrovision or something. I already have this, but soon I might get my own original copy of it. So that includes of my updated VHS updates for March 22nd, 2021. We'll see you next time for more of these update videos. Until then, stay safe and enjoy spring while it lasted until like the summer. Bye.